Hello and welcome back to Grok Trade on Monday, January 30th of 2012. Carolina Lezon here with Grok Trade, a graduate student of the Grok Trade mentoring program. Wall Street finished the day down here today, with the S&P being down 0.25%, the Nasdaq down 0.16%, Dow Jones down 0.05%, Russell's down 0.81%, leading the party to the downside, and then the banks down 0.59%, but the Qs bounced back up, finishing the day slightly higher at 0.08%. So let's take a look at our chart and let's do some technical analysis here. Let's analyze that guy a little bit closer so that you have a great understanding of what's happening in here. So as you can see, we've been stuck at this area of resistance right here for quite a few days right now. We are trading in that tight trading range right here at the top of the rally, okay, between the high of January 25th, which was at the 60.58 mark, as well as the low of the January 25th, which was at the 59.83. So those two are significant areas of support and resistance to pay close attention to. And as you can see, what happened here today, we opened the day lower at support at the 59.83 mark, and we beautifully bounced off of it, closing the day higher, but where? At resistance. So as you can see, that blue trend line coming up here is acting as a pretty significant area of resistance. So we are closing at resistance at this moment. And what else do we see here? We opened today also below the 8 moving average, which is here in green. We didn't really like it so much. That's why we not only bounced off of that area of support here, the 59.83, but also broke back above the 8 moving average and finish the day higher. That is significant, okay? So what we need to pay close attention to tomorrow is that upper area of resistance, which you see here in blue, as well as that next area of resistance up here, which is at the 60.63 mark. So if we ever go above both of them and also above the 60.80 mark and close above all of those areas of resistance, then we would have some more potential to the upside. But if we never do that, then watch the 8 moving average here really carefully, because it's a significant area of support, as well as that area of support down here, the 59.83. So that is what you need to have on your chart. That's what you need to watch. And check this out. Look at the MACD. The MACD is still traveling south. See that trend line that I have right here drawn on the MACD? Yeah, it is a significant trend line right here, because we are pushing lower on the MACD, getting closer and closer to the zero line. So watch this little guy in here carefully as well and look for confirmation. Remember, we always look what's happening here on the chart, and then we go down, look at the MACD to look for a confirmation. That's significant. That's what you need to do. And then the volume. See, we're still trading slightly above the average, which is pretty good. So we're fighting right here. We got another higher volume bar here today, because we were not only bouncing off of a significant area of support, but also fighting that 8 moving average. So we closed above it. So that was pretty significant. That's why we had that low increase in volume here today. But the MACD don't like that. Okay, it's not confirming anything here. But we are stepping down a little bit here, I would say. We've never made it back to that high of 60.80. So what's that high as well, if we ever get closer to it? All right, so yeah, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to type those in right below the video. I'll really appreciate it, because I really like to know how I'm doing, if it's of any help to you. But yeah, just please put a little comment right there and tell me what you think, if that's helping you any, and that would be really helpful to me. Alright, so